Taehyung signed you stress in home. He turned you in swift moment, taking you in passionate kiss. They broke the kiss, patting heavily. They stared at each other as I realized to lose in the passion of love for each other. Taehyung, it's okay. You must be tight, caressing your cheek. I can never get tied in your love, shaken, keeping your head on his chest. Taehyung raised your face, holding your chin with his two fingers to look at your eyes. He saw the hand full of love and passion for himself in your big two eyes. He slowly bent towards your lips and kissed you softly, but with your response, their kiss turned into passionate one. Ready on your bed style without breaking the kiss and came towards the bed. He kept you on bed like delicate doll, and they both got lost in explaining their love, passion, and desire to the other half. After some time, Taehyung, are you okay? Did I hurt you, pulling you, who was now wrapped in comfort over his bare chest? You can never hurt me, Taehyung. You mean to love me? Snuggle in his arm, drawing patterns on his bare chest. You mind soon it will be 2 years for our marriage, but still every time after our love making, he asked me the same question. Thought feeling the best under your husband love and care. Taehyung, John, we said has good news they are accepting. After some time of silence, Taehyung, that's great. So tomorrow morning I should congratulate that way. Then Taehyung's cousin inhaling your sweet fragrant and carries your bare arm. He had closed his eye to feel you. Taehyung, Edwin, Hung and Janvi got married last year only, and now they have good news. Don't you think we also need to think about baby rise to at his peaceful face? Taehyung opened his eyes, look at his wife. Oh, so you want to think about baby because Adi and Janvi are accepting before us in confusion. I mean we will be complete in 2 years of our marriage soon. During Jungkook wedding ceremonies or even today, everybody was asking me about baby. They even teased me, saying stop family planning now. Big mother, mom covered it for me, but the and everybody from us should have some expectation. They did not voice it out, but it is natural at turning red, remembering the teaching session. Taehyung, oh, so you want baby because our family and relatives are accepting it. Again, ask a reason your chick. No, not really, but don't you want baby with attention? Taehyung, of course I want kitten, but do you want baby looking straight in your eyes? You come on, is this a question to ask? Taehyung, of course I want our baby, not understanding his point of view. Then that has to be first and foremost reason from your side. You inconvenience and turn you. What are you saying? I'm not understanding anything in confusion. And kitten baby is very big responsibility. It is responsibility of one life. Are we ready for it? And more than us, are you ready for it? For me, it will be one beautiful moment with you. But for you, it will be complete 180 degrees change from your routine, your priorities, your responsibilities, everything. One every step I will be with you, and we will have best family support. But at least for 9 months, even though I won't be able to do much. You ready for those 9 months of morning sickness, back pain, hormonal changes, mood swings, frequent visit to doctor, countless restriction, and deadly labor pain, giving you reality check. You, you are scaring me, Taehyung, but you will be there to care for me and support me after some moments and ask him for his support, Taehyung. Of course, kitten, but to become a mother, your life will have more changes compared to any other person, including me explaining you. But nowadays, Taehyung, I really want to hold our baby. And when you are by my side, do I need to worry about anything? Please, Taehyung, I'm not saying to have it immediately, but at least we can start thinking and planning, right? Understanding his point of view and at the same time showing your readiness for his new responsibility. Taehyung, okay, if you're fine, I'm good with it. Let's get your medical checkup with doctor auntie first and then decide as per our advice. You're for it. Time skips few days later. Taehyung, what happened? Taehyung observed you over 2 days. You was disturbing over something. It was 1 week past to Jungkook and Priya reception, and they were on their honeymoon to Switzerland. Tomorrow you are going to Seoul, right? Fighting your finger. Taehyung hummed with a nose, crunching his eyebrows. Tomorrow it is 2 years back. Big mother and mom met grandma in church on the same day. I was just thinking to visit the church and grandma house, but wanted to go with him to Soil. It has been near to 2 years. You visited your grandma house just to help Mina family as you did not even want to face them. You never visited Soil. Visiting Soil means facing them was your equation. You never brought to the topic of Mina family between them and even. Taehyung over last 1.5 years. Taehyung, don't worry, I told you earlier as well. The chapter is closer from our life. You will not face them. So if you are reluctant to come because of them, then you don't have to suppress your wish. Come your face with his both hand. Nobody could understand you more than Taehyung. He just know what is going on in your mind by one look. Time skips. Next day, Tu's grandma house. Taehyung took you along with him for his meeting. He dropped you at your grandma, left for office, keeping Roger along with his security them for your safety. Varsha, hi you. Varsha neighbor came mind. We should you. Hello Varsha sister. How are you? We should have with smile. Varsha, I'm good. How are you? Long time. You how sister? I was just busy with family and routine. I am good too. You was amazed to look at the house clean, neat and tidy. You looked at Roger and mouth. Thank you with smile. You knew he must have taken care of your grandma house. Roger, ma'am, I will be staying outside with smile. It's okay, Roger. Have some time for yourself. Roger, no, ma'am, I will stay here. He was stubborn, just like his boss. You shook your head and went inside, followed by Varsha. She was your only friend lived in here who was married in one of the neighboring family. Even though she was elder to you, they were quite good friends. They had long chatting hours discussing about their life. While gossiping with Varsha, you realized Varsha has started childcare in house to support her husband. You, Varsha's sister-in-law, can I suggest you something, Varsha? What you sister-in-law, you can use this house for your childcare. It must be becoming difficult for you to take care of kids in your house. This is empty. I would love if you use this. Suggest holding Varsha hand. You, how can I? It is okay. Varsha felt embarrassed for sharing about her childcare with you. You, sister-in-law, please. I feel grandma's presence over here. She should not feel lonely. Please convince her, Varsha. After a lot of conversation, Varsha agreed for you offer where she need to parent in the form of lightning Vandiya in front of grandma speak every day. You got message from Taehyung that his meeting was over and he was heading back to his grandma house. Varsha, you come at home, at least meet mom, have some tea and snack food. So you nodded in agreement and started walking towards Varsha home, but your gaze went towards Meena home. You saw unknown faces inside house. Varsha mother-in-law, they left this house you around 1.5 years back and shifted to their hometown. Varsha mother-in-law said from back, gaining all attention from you, and continued, you must be aware about them, right? You know, auntie, we are not in much contact, whispered, feeling uneasy with the current topic of discussion. Varsha mother-in-law, Joseph was involved in something. Police closed his shop as well. Police were also at their doorstep. Don't know what happened, but then they decided to sell this house and their shop before shifting. I met Jiho grandma around 6 months back. They are happy, they're leading peaceful life. Last year, Jiho also got married, filled you with additional information. You, Gio got married. It is really good news with smile, even though your sister betrayed you. But on the ground of humanity, you felt good that final Gio moved on. You stayed with Varsha family, enjoying the hospitality when you received message from Taehyung. Then he was outside, so you bid bye to your friend family and started living from there. You gave glance at grandma house, closed the door, and then unknowingly you guys went to Asmina house. You left a deep sigh and started walking towards your husband's car. At the same time, Gio stepped out of family courtroom of their hometown, holding final verdict of her divorce paper with Masters. A year and 3 months back, she married with Avinash in an arranged marriage. Avinash was from middle class family. His parents used to live in Sohail, but he was settled in Jiho hometown due to his job. He was on the post of assistant branch manager of Nationalized Bank. Simple, mature, responsible, and calm nature, earning good enough for his family. Jiho married with him due to pressure of her family. After marriage, Avinash tried his best to fulfill his responsibility as husband, taking care of her, showing his love, care, and time over her. But Jiho's involvement in their relation was not from her. She used to always keep on comparing her life with her sister's life, complaining about inadequate resources, taunting Avinash for his limited income. In short, Avinash became her prey to dump all her frustration. The days of their marriage, Avinash tried to fulfill all her wish and demand, but there was a limit for him as well. He was not any millionaire. Her taunting, complaining, not satisfying nature started creating rift between them. Jiho could not even gel up with his family. She kept on indirectly blaming all of them for her misery that hurt him the most. Avinash started spending most of his time in his office, where he got emotional support from his newly joined colleague Surabhi. Over the period of time, her emotional support turned their professional relation into love, which they both were not ready to accept due to his marital status. They both started maintaining distance from each other. Avinash started feeling guilty, thinking he cheated on his wife, resulting in him giving maximum attention to Jiho. One day, one minor issue, Jiho left her house and went back to her home. She thought like every time Avinash will come and boo is it for her unrealistic demand of Europe tour, but it was late for Jiho to realize her mistakes. Avinash did not come, but he signed divorce paper broke the thread of this poisonous relation. Jiho fought back in court for her right, but then court granted them divorce when Avinash told Jiho incompetency of this relation. Looked at Avinash. She was standing with Surabhi, introducing her to his parents with bright smile, and that's when the Disney put the last nail in the coffin. Disney had given one opportunity to Jiho move on and lead happy life, but it was too late for her to understand. Earlier, she thought to break her sister marriage by being another woman in her husband's life, but her own married life got started due to another woman, or should we say her own karma. Meena, Joseph, and Jiho grandma looked at their daughter with moisture. Was she paying for the dates or her own sins? That was a question running in their minds. Time skips few days later. Taehyung and Yusuf. Taehyung, you, what are you doing? Come outside. Are you okay? What happened? From last half an hour, you are in washroom. Taehyung again knocked on the door of his washroom in concern. You, just 2 minutes, Taehyung, from inside. You came outside after 10 minutes. Taehyung, what happened? Are you okay? With worried face. Yes, I was feeling some vomiting, biting your lips, but your heart was racing in marathon to know about your husband's reaction over upcoming good news. Damn, who told you to eat that peanut chutney so much yesterday? You know you always suffer from acidity if you eat it a lot. Taehyung was frustrated over you last night. You ate chutney like there is no tomorrow. He was scolding you while bringing you near their bed, holding your arm to make you rest. You, Taehyung, I missed my periods, cut him and whispered in low voice, hoping your husband business brain to understand what you wanted to reveal. Taehyung, it is all because of stress you are taking for your engagement. Everybody is there, but no, you have to do everything. Taehyung was more irritated now. You was not taking care of yourself, which was like biggest crime you had made for his point of view. Taehyung was stopped when you held his hand, kept on one white test strip in his palm. He looked at the test strip. There was two pink lines which were enough to knock sense. His extra practical brain. Taehyung, pregnant, asked you to confirm and you nodded your head with small smile. Taehyung, is it? Do you have one more? Let's reconfirm. With thumping heart, gulping audibly, you put another two test strips in his palm with a bright smile and moisturize. We are expecting Taehyung. Mobile looking at your husband. He was looking at those test strips with 3 days. His palm started shaking with happiness. He bought another palm to hold the one which had test strips, confirming a revel of his baby. He was holding those three test strips in his palm with utmost care. His first feeling of holding his baby. He looked at his kitten who had tears rolling on your cheeks. They shared a long I love. Both were feeling streams of tears on their cheek, but smile on their face, the mirror of showing heartwarming feeling. He carefully kept those three strips on night's table and then turned to look at his kitten. He took a step forward for kissing your forehead. His one tear fell on your cheek. I don't know what to say, wrapping you in his embrace. You kept your head on his chest, wrapping your arms around his waist. You mumbled, I love you, Taehyung. Taehyung, I love you, kitten. Thank you so much for this precious little bundle of joy, pulling you in his tight embrace. Taehyung bent down and sat on his knees after breaking the hug. He carefully placed his palm and carried your stomach. Taehyung smiled, hey, my munchkin, this me, your dad. I love you, my baby, and I love your mom the most. Thank you so much for coming to us for this moment. Mom and dad are waiting to hold you and love you. Just don't trouble your mom too much, please. You felt his touch over your tummy like he is touching his baby for the first time. It was too gentle, feathering and soothing. He was the best father for their baby. Taehyung got up from his position and again took you in his arms, closing his eyes. Today he was not only feeling his wife close to his head, but his baby as well.